The Emfuleni Municipality continues to face financial challenges which have now led to some service providers taking unprecedented action. It's alleged that offices have been shut down due to non-payment. Some government entities providing key services, including electricity, have also taken drastic steps against the municipality to recover billions of rand. Siniko Mhlaba is following up on those developments for us. He joins us in the Vaal this afternoon. Siniko, drastic steps indeed.
Yes, actually, that is the situation, and how the people we've spoken to already today are describing the situation here at Emfuleni local municipality, and they are referring to the actions taken by Eskom, which has attached, the bank accounts of the municipality, but also water utility, rand water as well. So that has been the situation the municipality has had to deal with, having to handle those disputes with those two key utilities. But also the people who've been speaking to this morning, Michelle, they're talking about challenges as well when it comes to the billing system, saying that it is dysfunctional, it's not effective, it's not improving. But also on the other side, the municipality is saying that, well, we have to do what we need to do to get the money so that we're able to pay for the services that we are getting from those utilities. And I'm joined now by the spokesperson of the municipality, Mr. Makhosonke Sangweni, to give us some clarity on these matters. Mr. Sangweni, maybe let's start with this issue of bank accounts being, attached by these two utilities. How far are you as the municipality in terms of addressing that issue? Because it's having seemingly very devastating impact on the ground.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good day to your listeners and viewers at home. Look, yes, we do have a challenge of the bank account that has been attached, but it's not Eskom, it's a rand water. And it's strange to us, by the way, because of just last month, we just approved the finalization of what we call a special purpose vehicle between ourselves and rand water for the next 30 years, which gives the rand water and Emfuleni a partnership that will help in improving the services in as far as water and sanitation, where we are all going to work together. So which means we're establishing a independent company that will deal with these particular services. And we know that already some of the money that we used to owe rand water has been somehow written off by National Treasury because of certain requirements that were required to fulfill, which we have done so, which we continue obviously to do. So from the 6 to 8, 9 billion that we're owing them, I think we're currently doing them nothing more than 1.7 billion, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me just come in here. Let's clarify this first before we deal with rand water. Have you sorted out issues with Eskom first? Because they had also attached the account. What's the latest there?
No, Eskom had not attached the account. Ourselves and Eskom, remember, they attached the account last year. And then we came to an agreement. We established what we call DAA, Distribution Agents Agreement, where we are now responsible for electrical distribution of the entire area and collection. So we have got an account where the money of electricity goes into. That account is administered by both Emfuleni and Eskom. Okay. So when we succeed together. When we fail together. That's why in the past few months, where Eskom, we even wrote a statement to clarify that we've successfully paid Eskom both the current debt and the historic debt. Okay. And in that agreement, we also have a share that 90% of the profits comes to Emfuleni, and then the 10% we are using it to pay historical debt. So we've been doing that very successful until rand water attached the account. So with Eskom, our matter, as far as we're concerned, is sorted. Of course, they may be disrupted now because the accounts have been attached.
Okay, so now the account is attached by rand water.
Yes.
What is the problem? Because I read their statement. They are saying that you have not been fulfilling your own commitments to the deal that was put in place, just as you are saying that that deal worked, that strategy worked with Eskom. But it seems as if rand water is not happy, and that is why your account are attached now. What is it that you're not doing, you are supposed to do, to keep that relationship going so that they do not attach your account?
I just told you now that we have approved the SPV. Remember, with Eskom, we've got a distribution agents agreement. With them, we've got a special purpose vehicles, which gives us both responsibility for distribution, collecting, and with them, even production. right? And I'm saying we approved it in the last council. The reason it had not been approved by council is because we're waiting for the approval or facilitation by the national office, which was the Minister of Water and Sanitation.
Yeah.
So obviously they know that the matter was before them, and they only finalized it last week. Okay. And then it gave Emfuleni the opportunity now to bring it to its own council for final approval, which we have done. Right. So by the time that it was done, I think they'd already moved in making sure that they attach our account, because they were believing that we are not committed. And we remain committed, and we are committed. That is why they have it in their hands. And they were here, the executives.
Right.
When
So now the billing system is a problem here, according to the people we've spoken to. The business forum is saying that it's chaotic. And you are saying that there's also a problem with their own responsibilities. They're not keeping their end by paying the bills. What's the problem from your understanding with the billing system?
Look, we've clarified the matter of billing system last week, but this is what I'm going to say. Billing system is a problem naturally in the country, right? And we are not going to defend ourselves that we do have challenges when it comes to building. But there must be no exaggeration that there is a collapse and a problem, total collapse in terms of the billing system, which is not the case. The billing system has challenges. That is why we've got dispute resolution committee of the municipality that is headed by the MMC of Finance and Revenue, okay, to deal with those issues where there are challenges and queries around billing. But you see, the business forum, they are also guilty with certain things, because of all the time what they seek to do is to always point fingers at Emfuleni, but they are not willing to work with Emfuleni when there are challenges. Okay. So I think that's the matter that we must raise strongly, that they must also change their attitude in as far as they interact with them.
Mr. Sangweni, unfortunately we've run out of time, sir, but definitely coming back to the municipality so that we can expand on these challenges we've been dealing with today. So that is the situation here at Emfuleni. The municipality does acknowledge that there are challenges, but they are not as bad as described by some of the stakeholders. So it's back to you, Michelle, for now.
All right, Nico Mhlaba, I have no doubt that this has had major implications for the people in Emfuleni.